My name is Robert Mirza. I have been teaching Spanish for 12 years. I learned Spanish when I was in Uruguay in South America. I lived there 8 years the first time and then 2 years the second time. The second time was from 2017 to 2019. So I know very well the Spanish from Uruguay. And in Uruguay, saying the word negrito, like the FA in England is accusing Edinson Cavani of using a racist term. It is completely false. It is completely misinformed. And that happens when people don't speak Spanish, don't know what is called regionalism, a part of a region in the Spanish world, anywhere in the world, where different kind of slang or different kind of constructions are used that are still Spanish, but Spanish of that specific country, Spanish of that specific land, Spanish of that specific area in the world. So I need to say two things that are very serious. As a teacher, I teach what the language is to my students who never have spoken Spanish before. That means people from all over the world. And when they don't know Spanish, I need to tell them what is the difference between Spanish and different areas in the world, and why do they use those specific words that are never an insult and they are never used in a context of discrimination, of culture, of race or nationality. It is never used as an insult. The word negrito in Uruguay is considered a term of affection. It's like saying my little friend, my friend, my mate, or anything similar in the sense of getting the two people who are using the term closer together, not further apart. It's not a put down, it's not an insult. Consider the term in English bloody. Okay? You could say this is a bloody lie, this is a bloody mistake. Okay? When people who don't speak English, they hear that comment being used by the British or anybody living in England, they could say, I don't understand that term, it sounds a little too aggressive. But they will never say that that is something they will not respect. If in England a certain term is used that British and English people, English nationals would use all over the world, you need to respect that word that the British or the English use all over the world, or just in England. So you cannot give them a fine for using that word. So with the same context, with the same idea, you cannot give a fine to Edinson Cavani for having called somebody that he knows online. He did this in Instagram. It makes no sense whatsoever. It is not a rational or justified implication of what he's saying that is bad, that is hurtful, that is discriminatory. Not at all. Okay? So you cannot say that what he's saying, what he said, is something you need to punish. Come on, slavery is gone. There is no more slavery in the world. Okay? We are in a situation, in a era in the world where justice and respect for all is most peoples who have something important to say have to respect and do respect. So with the same context of respecting social equality with respect, you need to give respect to everybody equally. You cannot punish somebody for having used his own language only because you don't know. You are ignorant in the sense of the language from Uruguay. You don't know what is Uruguayan Spanish. If you don't know what Uruguayan Spanish is, are you going to punish an Uruguayan for speaking Uruguayan? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. I would just say it is a bloody mistake, like you say in English. It is a mistake. You need to apologize to Edinson Cavani, Edinson Cavani, for having said that he is wrong. And that is all what I have to say. Be just. Be just. Be just. Let's stop the injustice in the world. You cannot use this occasion to show that England is still the country that is promoting inequality and discrimination. On the contrary, if a person uses that in his country, you cannot punish him for that. It doesn't make sense. Okay? Thank you for listening to me. I was trying to say it in a civilized manner, and I hope I did. Having affectionate connections with Uruguay makes me a little more emotional about this, but my position is rational. My position is just. My position is right. You cannot teach morality by punishing somebody when you don't know what the context is of what he said. You don't know what is the meaning of that word. Study Spanish. I can teach you Spanish. I will teach you Spanish for free, no problem. I won't charge you anything. I would be very pleased and honored to teach you and all your federation with Spanish so that you can talk, understand the culture, and do that effort, please. Try to learn other cultures. Don't punish other cultures. Let's stop punishing foreigners. Let's stop punishing others. Why? Why punishing? It's not right. It's not right.